The idea when nitrogen was born had to be back in 2015. I was with a good friend of mine. We were getting ready to work out. We had supplements all the time, whether we were going to GNC or ordering online. Every month we had something different, or we stuck to something we liked. And we were just getting ready to slam some pre-workout when I said, hey, how cool would it be to own your own brand? Right then and there was kind of the start. I love supplements. I love everything about them. The aspect of them, of taking them, the flavoring, and the performance, and then health-wise. Like, I just thought, how cool would it be to have your own line? So what inspired me to start my own line goes back to my roots of racing. I raced GNCC for a long time, and my first ever year, I got to experience what felt to me personally as a different level of racing, not from locals, but from locals to a national. The pace was different. The atmospheres were different. It was exciting. It was thrilling. My first year, I was that chubby fella out there on the quad, and I wasn't in the best shape, but I loved racing. And, I knew, okay, we got the first year of GNCC underneath my belt. I want to take this to another level. So back in 2013, the season just ended, and I immediately said, you know what? Coming into 2014, I'm going to be prepared. So what did I do? First thing I did, went and picked me up pre-workout and a protein, and immediately went to the gym and got after it. That's what sparked it. That's what sparked everything, actually, was GNCC, racing, into fitness, which then got me into supplements. And then right then and there, that helped fuel my fire to, want to pursue nitrogen. The mission is not just to build a brand, but to build a community, a place where people can come and say, this is what we take. We feel a sense of pride in it, and I feel like people will probably get that through me. Let's just date back a little bit to when I got a new supplement, or just say it was something I did stick with before nitrogen. I always had a sense of pride in it. And that's what inspired me to say, that's what I want to do with nitrogen, is when people have the supplements in hand, man, they took pride in it. They know they're getting the best. They're getting something built with intent. They're getting something built with passion, and they're getting something that they know is going to deliver them the best results, whether it's their health, the performance, or whatever they may do. They know that they are getting top-notch premium products. We want what is best for them. We want to see them win at whatever they're doing. Whether they're competing at the highest level possible, or whether they just want to be healthy, they know that we have their backs, and we're going to have their backs continuously, because we want to see them win as bad as we want to win. So the biggest challenges I faced was, we're based out of a little town, but you know what? Little town, massive dreams. I'm going to do what they say can't be done. How does a brand, like you see other brands, come out of the state of West Virginia? What did I need to do? I needed to build the right team. I needed to build the right contacts. And that's what I set out to do. I was worried, but at the same time, I walked with confidence, knowing, hey, it's going to turn out regardless, in which it did. And I was wanting to find a manufacturer that understood where I was coming from, understood my vision, understood this is how I'm going to make products, and this is why and how they're going to be built. And that's exactly what I did. And once I got everything dialed in and completed, it was smooth sailing from there. The key moments is when I was talking about it. Sometimes I can't contain my excitement, because one, the passion I have for this, and how I want to inspire and help build up others, and as I talked about it and people were talking about it, I was getting text messages. Hey, I hear you're doing this. Hey, what flavors are you coming in with? Hey, what's the lineup looking like? Dude, your logo looks sick. I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to try this. So I knew right then and there, like, hey, this brand's starting to gain some traction, and it's only going to grow from here. It's a multi-step process. So for example, like our liver and kidney, it's built, like it's got high dosages in there. So when somebody says 8 capsules, that might be overwhelming, but just know you're getting great benefits when you're coming to it. So like our pre-workout, for example, it's built off of performance. I wanted to make it where you're not absolutely stimmed out of your mind, but you're having a great quality of energy, you're getting great pumps, you're getting focus, and you're getting stuff that's going to help with performance as well. So I wanted to say, hey, this product is built with intent and you're going to benefit from it. And then when it came to the isolates, we wanted to make sure one, flavor was there, because that's why it's an iso crush. You want to crush it right after you work out. You're getting a good tasty treat. That was the intent behind it, all of it, for each product to have a purpose and a why. So we get that a lot. Like, how did yours differ from here? And is it all the same? I'd like to think not. I like to think when it comes to mine, like I said, mine has a purpose, mine has an intent, mine has passion behind it. We do have a lot of capsules with some of our products, just because how they're built. Our scoops of some of our products aren't small, but we wanted to make sure like we were covering all bases. When you came to this, it was like we are a one-stop shop supplement brand. So that's how I feel like we do differ a little bit from others. We serve the people that are relentless, the people that want it more than ever, the people that go after it, the people that say, hey, this is our current situation and we want better. People who demand the best, because just like me, I'm demanding the best for my body, and the people out there who take in nitrogen are demanding the best for them. So it's people like that, the people who inspire to be more than what they are, and that they chase goals and they crush it. So that's one great thing about nitrogen. One, how I built the lineup. We can serve elite athletes, and we can serve the people that just want to be healthy, or just say, hey, we like going to the gym, we like our pre-workouts, we like our proteins, to the elite athletes who have to dial absolutely everything in from taking certain amount of certain capsules, certain products. We have it all, and we can serve you at any level, whether you're taking a lot or you're taking less. We have it all. I want to see it grow. I want to say, okay, we are growing. This is what I want. I'm able to offer even more. And I just want to continue to climb the ladder. Like, we reached this goal, we want to reach the next one. And we just want to keep climbing. And that's what keeps me motivated. That's what keeps me grounded, and says, hey, we want more, just like anybody out there. They want more for themselves, so don't we. When I jumped into this, it was all heart, all intent, all passion, with a purpose. And that's actually why one of the products, for our heart support is called All Heart, because when I did this was with, like I said, this is with all heart, and I want to make sure that the people are getting something built off of that. So there was no quit, there was no giving up, there was no plan B. This is what I wanted, and this is what I was going to execute on. Like I said, I always knew I wanted to help people, but now to this capacity, in a growing one, that's me in a nutshell. Is I want to inspire, I want to build others, and I want to leave people better than when they first found us.